Do you ever wonder where you actually belong and who should matter to you? Perhaps every time we look at this or every time we ask this question, we feel that we belong to this world. We have a role to play with respect to our family members, to people that we are friends with in the society or a part of the society. Perhaps we are not able to look beyond these, boundaries that we have made for ourselves. But you know what I believe? I believe that there's nothing that should matter more than our faculties. We are because of them. We are what we are because of these faculties that we have inherited. Any sense that snaps leaves us feeling handicapped. Just try to recall how it felt or how claustrophobic it felt, losing our sense of smell when we were down with COVID. It was terrible. So how come you do not look at those? Perhaps we are so hardwired into thinking that we belong to families that we casually overlook the blessings we are endowed with, the real family that actually helps us be what we are, how they contribute in preserving us, in creating and sustaining us as long as we live. So why should we wait to be accepted by society or by any XYZ? Why should we be barricaded by rules we never made? Why to let a fractured mind dent our spirit to live? Why to struggle to score high on the ballistic checklist, bordering on emotionally driven female dilemmas or masculine driven male logic? Why this struggle? Endless struggle. Just be you. Feel yourself as a part of this universe, a part that can never be substituted with anyone else. You hold that part of the universe that belongs only to you. The universe looks up to you because it recognizes your energy as your own. You have that specific, that exclusive spark that no one else has, not even your twin. Why to let that go? Why to let that be overlooked? And why should you give a stepmotherly treatment to such blessings that you are born with? Remember, nobody is going to care as much as you do. Nobody is going to look after you if anything happens to you or any of your senses snap, or if one day you become handicapped or you break a leg. Imagine the trouble. So why to overlook these things? Why not rejoice for all that you have? Remember, I know that it's very rude out there. I know it's not fair. I know how hard it feels when no one cares. I know they laugh at me. I know my love is mocked. I know I hit the dead end every time I try, every time I knocked. So I will stop knocking now. So should you. Believe in yourself, not because someone else is going to poke a finger or accuse you of something. No. Unless and until you love the being that you are, you cannot expect that love from anyone else. Unless and until you respect who you are, you cannot expect others to respect you. It is you that matters. It is you that mattered when you were born. It is you that will matter when you'll die. Remember this always. It's not easy to survive in a world that is so toxic. It is not easy to survive in a world to hold yourself together when everybody is trying to pull you down. It's not easy. What is easy is to embrace yourself as you are. If you're imperfect, fine, you are. You're happily imperfect. At least you're not pulling down others. At least you're not toxic. At least you are not inflicting pain in people the way they did to you. At least you're not conspiring. You know who you are, and you know what you have to do. So go on the path that you have sketched for yourself, regardless of how many rough edges you encounter, how jagged the route is going to be, how steep the climb uphill is going to be. Just keep moving on. Love the people that you come across. If you do not nurse hatred in your heart, you will never be able to culture that, no matter how wrong you have been treated by your own people, by others, by those perhaps that you're never going to meet again. No matter what, you will be what you are, as long as you do not treat other people the way they treat you. I'm talking about ill treatments. You're not at a loss. You become inhuman only when you forget the basic human qualities. That is it. And those who have forgotten, believe me, they have a lot of math that needs to be worked out, and it will certainly be worked out.